And joining us this morning, we have Ruth, Rob, and Cheryl Dix. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. Ruth, I'm going to start with you. Now, how did you get involved with the Walk to End Alzheimer's?
Well, I had an uncle who had Alzheimer's and has since died with it, and an uncle-in-law who is living with it right now. And Ruth Almain was very involved with it, and she was a friend of mine. So okay. I first got interested through her.
Okay, and Cheryl, you were saying that you also have a very personal reason for becoming involved.
My mother died 5 years ago from Alzheimer's, and my husband's family's had about 6 members of his family who have been affected with Alzheimer's.
Okay, so now obviously, you know, so many personal stories. I mean, we could talk to so many people who are impacted by Alzheimer's. The Walk to End Alzheimer's, what's the purpose of doing a walk like this?
To raise awareness, so people become more aware that it really is a real disease, and possibly we can find a cure, or at least something that will, we've already got medication that slows it down.
Right.
So I think this is just to raise everyone's awareness.
Okay. Now, I know that you were saying you're expecting some pretty big numbers to be involved this year, yes?
We are, and people can sign up the day of the walk.
Oh, wow.
We have websites to go to, and it's easy to sign up. It's easy to sign up, it's easy to donate.
And to help donate now, you were saying you had a goal that you were setting aside to try to raise. How much were you shooting for this year?
Shooting for $65,000, and we hope to have 300 participants.
Wow.
It's a nice walk. It starts out at the Jacob Betty Center, goes up to Presque Isle at the park right there, at Labonte Park, and then we turn around and go back. Last year was a beautiful day. It was a nice day for a walk. So.
Nice. And now if people wanted to get a hold of you, how would they get a hold of you so that they could do some signing up? I mean, is it one of those where you get pledges and stuff like that, or?
Yes.
Okay.
If you go to alz.org and /Marquette, you'll get right to our site.
Okay. For anybody who's sort of on the fence about getting involved, what kind of story would you tell them that would try to change their mind that, you know, this is why it's important?
Well, we have to bring it out there. We have to make people aware that it is a leading killer of people in the United States. Over breast cancer, over prostate cancer. It's huge. It's huge.
The 6th leading cause of death in the U.S.
Right.
That's a big number, and so many people that are affected by it. Ladies, I want to thank you so much for coming in and letting us know about this. The Walk to End Alzheimer's, it's coming up later on this month. You still have time to sign up and get involved. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Vicki.
Thank you, Vicki.